B-Roll.
Free
janky. On me. Free that janky. Free my double R done died. Free Robbie out there too. That homie. We in the 575 right now. We up the hill. Know this park. We done beat niggas up at this park. I done lost fights at this park. I done beat niggas up at this park. We done sparked at this park.
It's Rollin shit, tell you.
And I got family out in LA on my soul. So be like, how they neighborhood in New Mexico? Hey, ask about it. Ask about it. The CRIP, that's Korean Revolution in Progress. Like, it was made to protect our people and to motivate and bring it up. There's Surenos and EASTSIDERS on this side. Hey, this one get beat up, huh? Whenever corner block and Eastside was going back and forth, like getting hit up at the gas station type, like that's when every day I'm Eastside Crip, neighborhood follies, but I grew up around Eastside homies. Like, but if we see each other and you in that car and I'm in this car, someone shooting me, that's what it is. New Mex, we really like that. That homie. Hey, check the murder rate. That ain't something to brag about. Highway 70, straight up the hill. In the day, this is where my started. Crib Street.
Valley Club.
Alright baby, biggest mother cactus of all goddamn time speaking, and as y'all can clearly see, I have made my way on back to the land of enchantment, aka New Mexico. Now y'all are probably thinking like, what in the entire is in New Mexico? Like, why the are you in New Mexico, Jack? Like, come on, why are you wasting our time, bro? And I get it, okay? From the outside looking in, it looks dry than a mother, which is ironically what makes it the perfect no man's land to essentially get away with whatever the you want. Nothing but space and opportunity, and by space I mean a whole lot of barren desert.
And we in the desert for real, like we in the desert. So it's gonna take a minute to them be here.
Which is probably the reason if you Google search most dangerous states in the US, you will consistently find New Mexico is at the very tip top of every list. And with so much space and opportunity, New Mexico is essentially a perfect modern day outlaw destination, aka a place where members of various infamous communities like the Crips, the Bloods, Surenos, Norteños, or whatever else you can think of have come and gone over the years. Which brings us to today's tour guide, YS and Company, whom themselves are cut from that rich rolling cloth, aka the neighborhood Crips. But unlike many other factions and chapters of Crip communities around the US, YS and his family have reverted their belief system back to the original belief system that Crippin was supposed to be founded on in the first place.
The CRIP, that's Korean Revolution in Progress. Like, it was made to protect our people and to motivate and bring it up.
Things like elevation and progress being of the utmost priority. He's taken what his deceased cousin D-Rob has started in terms of art and elevation of the community and put his all into it, literally propelling and nudging every generation of his family from the YNs to the big homies in a different direction. Epic. So while he survived and made it up and out of some rough scenarios, he's most definitely got his work cut out for him as he looks to do the impossible and not only be the first artist to break out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, but also blaze a trail for his whole family to do so as well.
That's why we just trying to break the cycle for real and use this music to get us all the way out this.
But come with us as YS shows us the struggle he came up in and the situations he's looking to break out of in Las Cruces, New Mexico, aka the land of the crosses. Just touched down, man. We back. Triple cross, YS, triple cross. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, and we ain't sugarcoating shit. I'm with Core all the way. Thanks for coming from the 602. We in the 575 right now. We up the hill. If you from Las Cruces, New Mexico, you know what up the hill means. Look at them mountains right there. That's the Oregons right there. That's the Oregons. We up the hill. In order to come up this, you coming up the hill. And there ain't no lights out this. We ain't in city limits. It's county out here. You know, we getting little from sheriffs, dead homies. But we be on all the back streets, all that. I'm just gonna give you all a quick little brief of a background. There ain't no rap cap, none of that. Really standing on that for real. But you know, we push positivity most definitely. But we ain't gonna forget where it came from, and you know, so we just gonna break it down. Right now we walking to the park. You know this park, we done beat niggas up at this park. I done lost fights at this park. I done beat niggas up at this park. We done sparked at this park. Niggas know what it is when they come to this park. So now they still barely got the gravel on the floor. It used to be all dirt. They just put these new yellow, trying to make some new, you feel me? Still ain't no grass out this, but they already looked. They putting grass at the baseball field. Here come my dog. Yeah, on me, that's my We was outside since 11, 12, so like that's back when the older homies like better get down. Niggas was squabbling up. So before all that shooting and shit.
Is this where all your older homies kind of came up to in
like
this area?
In this area I don't really have too many older homies, but I got older like cousins that I do respect. One of them was D-Rob. He passed away. I got him blasted on me. That was on my soul. He taught me a lot, not just a dumb. I don't see as older homies that they ain't telling you the real knowledge about it, you know. So, but yeah, most definitely. But this the park right here. Watch, we gonna come over here in the park for sure. This my twin. He be up the hill with me too.
What's happening?
On me all the way.
You done put grass up here and everything on my mom.
That's crazy. Wow.
They're trying to build.
Yeah, hey, we got fights on that court.
Hey, what I'm saying, huh? Me, my mama over here too watching get down. It was just fights had to happen, had to get down. We'll be like link drop low, and we dropping low right here. This
right
low.
here too,
We be link up. There's another spot too. We gonna go back there later, but this is where a lot of shit that we did came up. We was like over here, young as fuck, smoking Reggie. They didn't even have this, none of this. You can see all this brand new painted and brand new trash cans. They ain't not have none of that. But this is where niggas got beat up. Even if niggas did lose fight, it was right here. But niggas was getting down for sure.
Where it all started.
On my soul, where it all started on me. But we gonna get to the nitty gritty right now and get deeper into this. MEEZY.
You already know what it is. I be MEEZY out here from Phoenix, South Sea. You already know what the deal is. All up
the
here.
hill.
Up here.
If it, I'm like past Sonoma, up. Like Porter, Holman, Wisner, Brahmin.
Shout out Holman.
On me,
Shout
up
out
the
Holman.
hill. It's not too big. I ain't gonna catch. It's not that big.
It's a little bit smaller than Albuquerque.
It's smaller. It's smaller than Albuquerque for sure. But it's cracking out this. They homies, it's cracking out this.
You guys kind of compare it to Albuquerque.
There's still dying. There's hella off the blues and falling out. It's the same, just a smaller city.
Okay.
So get caught easier out this. I ain't gonna cap. You looking for bullshit, you gonna step in it.
You gotta be a mastermind of survival.
Yeah. On me.
Really?
Yup, you gotta be 4 steps ahead.
You gotta watch out them settle holes too.
On me. That's how niggas get got.
And then
Thinking what they. Yeah, and up here the sheriffs, cause we ain't in city limits. We in the county with it. So that's a wrap. That way is towards EP, and we like 30, 45 minutes from EP. Right by waters and all that. We a border town. Just cause EP's closer, we be in and out of there for sure.
Right there by the
On
border.
me.
Right there. EP's a.
Yeah, so we be, but honestly, I ain't gonna cap. Like in Las Cruces, like there's a lot of hate out there. There's that I done robbed and I done seen, and they still be like, "What up, bro?" Da 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 da. You know, that was the old me. You know, but you know, trying to do better and get better. But shit, I am what I am. So in Cruces, in New Mexico, they ain't on blocks outside. It ain't like that. Like it ain't like that unless you drop below and then. And my gramps putting in work over there.
So granddad, he's Hispanic. Are you kind of?
I'm mixed.
You're mixed.
My mom's Mexican. I'm half black, half Mexican.
Okay.
So like my Mexican side, I got people from, you know, and my black side, I grew up around both. Yeah, best of both worlds. And the cop side is the best or worst, but they can suck a dick. Well, it's black about together, can't stop shit. There's a lot of mixed. If they're black, I'm probably related to them.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
There's small black population out here.
Yeah, well, our family's big as hell out here. I ain't gonna cap. There's a lot of cousins out here. Some that I don't even know really. It's in the desert for real. Before all this shit was paved, like was out here 10, 11. We was out here playing tackle football, all that. This is the street right here. Right here, this is the street. The homies stay right here. The other homies stay down there. The whole way down, we was out here running around stealing bikes on dumb yelling.
Right here on
my soul.
right
This
here.
street right here. I mean,
Heart.
on my soul, right here. And then now, since there's so much going down like that way, new houses are starting to push up this way. But like our people own the land over here. So like once we get down there, that's where like we used to go to get bolas. Bolas is like big ass pops, big ass ice cream. We used to get them for the 50 cents. So we was, and I ain't gonna lie, when we was young, we didn't have bread like that. We used to go pick up cans, all that. There's a recycling place down the street too. We gonna get to there later on my soul, but
Get some money.
on my soul. So we was over there doing that. After that, we'll go to this little store called the Torteria. Beat and cheese burrito, hot Cheetos. Pick it up. Oh, beat. Pick it up. At the end down there, where we're finna get to, that's where there's been a lot of shit that did happen though on these streets that we won't speak about, but is up. And we in the desert for real. Like, we in the desert. So it's gonna take a minute to them get here.
Right. This is more so like where your Mexican side of your family was.
Yeah, this is just where like I grew up at. Okay. And then like when I would go into town and shit, like I'm my black side of the family, that's more in town. We'll hit that part a little later, but this is where like I originated in. I got a lot of Mexican homies. EASTSIDERS, SURENOS, on me. Straight up. Tapped in for real.
Okay. So there's not a whole lot of feuding between black and brown because there's just not.
No, hell no. No, yeah. There most definitely. There's the feuding that is there is between other sets that have already gotten into it with, and it's been bloodshed, so that will never stop. But balls is like Sinaloa, Nogales type probably. And then like my mom's side actually has Indian in them too, Apache, so.
Oh, okay.
So, and then like that's more like towards like Artesia and stuff with that culture of me. So it's a trip. I ain't gonna cap. This is where this street up here to the left where we finna hit is where the nigga that sold the bowling. And I ain't gonna cap. One time we went and asked for about 10 of them and ran off. Up the plug. Up the plug.
Damn, blew it right.
Young as hell.
There to this day.
I don't even know. I hope not. If I pull up over there, he gonna be like, no, get that out. we can hop in the back right now and then just right to over there. Kevin and David used to stay right here. By that hanger right here. Kevin and David.
Yeah, but we went to the same high school and everything.
Myself.
Yeah. What high school was that?
I mean, before they changed it to Oregon Mountain High.
Oh, true. I passed that one.
Yeah.
One on the way in.
Go straight.
Yeah, we were
Straight.
fucking Black Knights.
On my soul. This is where the homies used to stay. Shout out Kevin Santame, David Santame. This is where we honestly the homie Kevin and David Santame used to stay right here. The other homie used to stay right here. And we used to play football like right here. Like I ain't gonna
We used to play baseball right here in this patch right here.
I mean, that patch over there.
Ball right here.
And there's a little basketball court over there. We used to be right there hooping too.
Right here, play baseball, right here, football, whatever it was.
On my soul.
In a sticker patch.
Yeah, on my soul.
Shit.
On me. And then this right here, it's called Hanger Lake. The road is like back in the day, like a dead ass, like in the war time.
Rollin shit, how you
Everybody knows
That's
it.
a family
Yeah,
gang.
everybody knows what's up.
I'm gonna be honest
I mean-
though, uptown's more us. The other side's more in the
Like on the other
on
side
the
of
other
town.
side where the railroad
Like the
tracks
whole
are.
other side of
Type
town.
shit. Beef with Crips,
I mean,
beef with Bloods, that's how it is out
I
here.
mean, there's a lot of shit
more
going
clicks,
on.
it's more clicking up.
We got homies though that bang different sets, and
That
if that's the
rock shit.
homie and
on
they
side,
rock,
don't
we
rock.
rocking. We ain't no halfway with it.
We
We
took
with you, we fuck with you all the way. And we got Sudanio homies too. I mean,
So then your homies, good GDs, there's Peace Stone, all that.
I mean, we valid out this.
They all out here. They everywhere out here.
Even when we see them, we still be, what up, cuz? And I got family out in LA on my soul. So be like, how they neighborhood in New Mexico? Hey, ask about it. On my soul. Ask about it. They make gangsters everywhere.
Made their way.
On my soul. On my soul. Gangsters everywhere. They're everywhere. Don't think the street just, I ain't never heard of New Mexico. What we focus on is getting to this bread and elevate
and trying to elevate.
prosper. Because honestly, we came from for real. This house right here, when I was younger, these and stole my bike.
Really?
On crib, I was madder than a I woke up, I went and woke my homie up. I was like, hey, cuz, he done stole my bike, cuz, da, da, da. So he's like, boom, his dad came with us. We come over here, bang on the door. We get they open the door, and I'm like, I grab my bike, and then they're like, tell him to come out here. Because my homie's dad was like, hey, y'all gonna get down. So I'm like, say less. Knock on the door, the nigga come out, they're like, nah, we've been putting air in the tires, da, da, da. Them don't even go flat type shit. Cause I'm from up the hill, we had them tubes that didn't go flat. So like, that's what I was like, yeah, it's fucking like da da da. Them come outside, me and my homie beat both him and his brother up. The dad almost got beat up, but he ran inside and got my bike back though. For sure. Now we gonna swing down to Butterfield and Moongate area. I mean, do all that. Alright, so it just first the B-roll too. Oh look, see, in the back there it said Hanger Lake. But we can get that bitch on the way back.
That's the great. What was all this? somebody owns all everything?
Nah, these do. We ain't gonna speak on them, but you see how it's secluded.
Right.
Get your money.
Yeah. Man.
That shit nice as hell though. It's been like that too.
Really?
I mean, never seen now soul out there. Not one.
So we ain't gonna
Ain't
speak
never
on that.
seen one person even check some mail out there. On me. I be tripped out. I be look nice. I wonder how it look in there. Nice as hell. Look like an oasis in there. My soul look different as hell. Range Rovers in the back. Like what the? Like what the? I was young, passing by there every day, like, ooh. But then I'm like, nah, if they got it, I wasn't ready at that time. Be really active on my soul. That was honestly back in the day. It was hella active. We just get into our money and handling our business. Like, you know, some of us got kids, but niggas cross our line about that family or money or anything, and it's a wrap.
So it kind of died down around here then, would you say, like from your generation?
The fighting.
Okay.
Now it's just blowing.
At the end of the day, though, it is what it is. You gotta stay pulled up, stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. These on no fighting.
And not only that,
No structure whatsoever. But we ain't those type of.
but
niggas.
we got
morals over here.
Yeah,
But
we
niggas
got
crash out on ours,
structure,
crash
we
out
got
on-
structure. Yeah, we started videoing there, but we had to delete it because it ended up being on paperwork after. Ended up being a rap, so had to delete that. But that's where you'll pull up over there. We used to be right there on my soul. What's crazy is niggas glorifying, like, go catch a hat, go do this, go do that. But like, ain't doing grown man.
Exactly.
Like, niggas say big homie this, they call big homie that just have more money than them. A big homie is someone who gonna tell them like, hey,
Go do it with him.
dude, nah, he gonna be like, this is what's happening, we don't move reckless like that. This is what's the structure to it, or if not, we're gonna violate you and you're gonna get f***ed up. Then that's someone who can tell you knowledge. Because at the end of the day, a Crip, that's community revolution in progress. Like, it was made to protect our people and to motivate and bring it up. On me, this is Moongate right here. Yeah, we in Moongate right now. Yeah, I mean, free double R. This was my best friend's big cousin. Him and his homies was in the whip and shit and ended up flipping in some more shit. And he was literally died right here in his house around the corner. We always show love, they homies. This house right here, this is where I'm talking like, brought hose back, hide the hose, like jumping roof to roof so we can hide the smoke. Like, we gonna pull up and start right here real quick for sure. We gonna go in this bitch. On my soul, this is headquarters and everything. Cuz room was right here. Think y'all there go smoke. He used to have a big ass bulldog. It would be right here. Shit, wow. Jump over to this roof right here, boom, and smoke.
Roof hopping.
On my soul, just cause we was like 11, 12, 13, like, our parents wasn't going for that on me. It did not look like this on my soul. We just trying to break the cycle for real and use this music to get us all the way out to the job.
I know I can't fall, I know I can't fall, I know I can't fall. Gotta stay on 10 toes, gotta stay on 10 toes, gotta stay on 10 toes.
To go across the highway, this is where we will go. We'll go right here, go under the tunnel right here. It's blasted up steel. See a bike right there, steel. Ride our bikes, boom, we get to the other side of the highway. And the other side's up the hill, but that's Butterfield. We was just in Moongate, directly across. Eastsiders was over here, there's Surenos over there, there's Surenos over there, and Eastsiders. There's Surenos and Eastsiders on this side.
Was it a little bit of funk back then?
Yeah, hell yeah. It honestly got cracking when it got cracking whenever RPJT passed away and shit. It got cracking. Like, that's when Corner Block and Eastside was going at it head to head for sure. And then when my cousin passed, it got cracking.
It's still cracking.
On me. This used to be the homies right here. He used to have a little they used to fight them roosters in the back over there on my soul.
Dog fights and everything?
On my soul. It was going down for sure. This is Isaac Street. And this the Butterfield part right here. The only time we was usually over here linking up to get down, or we just playing sports.
Butterfield Park.
On my soul. This is where we used to get the Reggie pack at.
How much was the Reggie going for back then?
For $20, the homies would hook it up like big ass sack. We getting high for 2 weeks off that off that for sure. Right here, get the Reggie. Get on me, pull it right here, get the Reggie.
Hooking it up for the
Hooking it up out the window. We finna slide to the next part right now. So where we at now, it's just an exit down. The high school I went to is an exit down. I'm gonna give you all my background. I'm half black, half Mexican, so I don't know why Mexicans was always hating on me. So I grew up banging with all that mayate word out chicazos, homie. Chicazos, homie, what's up? Like serio. And they ain't like that because they see me, they be like, oh, this boy, and I ain't gonna lie, I love Latinos. So they was mad. They was mad off the rip. But I'm like, yeah, come on. I'm like, let's meet after school so we can really fight. This where we'll come, right here. This the wreck. Fire station, this the wreck. That homie. I beat this one up right here. He came with his mom, his older brother, his cousin. Right when he got out, I rushed cuz. Put them on cuz. This nigga, fall. He get up. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm tagging him up. He curl up. He hit me in one of them. Caught my ass. Caught my ass. Boom, I backed up. He's still covered up. I'm catching my shit. I'm alright. I even had a nigga I used to fuck with. He a now, but I used to fuck with the nigga. He was getting down over there and he was tagging that nigga up, but then the other homie picked that nigga up, son, bam that. I'm the type, if one of us fight, we all getting down. I got Mexican homies that I consider as family. Like I'm dead homies, like really like that.
You know what I mean? This is where it happened.
Hey, this one get beat up, huh?
This is where it happened
This
right
nigga
here.
got beat up.
Hey, I pulled on, you know what I mean? Pulled up on a couple right here too, just to, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
we ain't gonna say scraps, cause I got some Sureño homies. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah,
but some phase happened in this.
Yeah,
bitch.
that's I come from up here up the hill. I grew up here up the hill and I'm for homie, you know what I mean?
That's Joe Mike, that homie. He know me at
yeah.
Little Chris. I dropped off porch when I was like 11, 12. I was with the older homies. And he a little bit older than me, but like he was always in, you know? When shit got real was when I started dying, whenever JT passed, whenever my cousin passed, whenever Corner Block and Eastside was going back and forth, like getting hit up at the gas station type shit. Like that's when every day like there was a
Corner
shoot.
Block the SURENOS?
Yeah, they're kind of they're Mesa. They rep Mesa.
East Mesa,
Okay.
like
They
Corner
rep
Block.
East Mesa,
but they're Sureños basically. I'm Eastside Crip, neighborhood Foley's, but I grew up around Eastside homies. But like I grew up around, I know some Sureño homies. So like when shit like that happened, it kind of put me into like being real. You with them, getting blamed at, you're gonna have to.
It was like, hey, you know what? We can't even talk to each other
Yeah, on
no
me.
more. But like,
yeah, but if we see each other and you in that car and I'm in this car, someone's shooting, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like straight like that, straight like that. There was no both sides to that. It was if you with them, or if you didn't. I'm blessed to.
I'm blessed.
Yes, like, and not only that, I am what I am, but I'm not, like, I'm Eastside Crip, neighborhood 40.
SURENOS is one of the bigger kind of sets out here, right? Like there's a lot of
so you got on this side of the highway, you got
Both
Sureños,
sides.
and then on this side of the highway, you got some Eastsiders.
Then sometimes they're sprinkled in on both sides.
a
Yeah.
little bit of sprinkle.
Yes.
Here, a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
And then going up here, I'm the only Crip. All my peoples was in town. So like,
Yeah, there's Sureños in town too. They be
I mean.
claiming the Tres, and then there's my block where we claim the MP. You know what I mean? We're Sud double S. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
she pointing up on the clock too. Know what time it is. I need the funds, or it ain't no fun. I'm keeping 100. I done robbed and so many out this hole. I feel like that's why they be that fool. But they see me, they be, what up, homie? You Mex, we really like that. That homie. Hey, check the murder rate. That ain't something to brag about. I'm half black and half Mexican. So I take offense if a nigga come at me and call me that on the other side, then the nigga say that about my other side, it's up either way. Like, I got the Virgin Mary on me, that homie. Let a nigga tell me why you got a Mexican tattoo. He can get hit up.
10 and the 7.
On me. Highway 70, straight up the hill. Audi outside. The other rips be low key. You don't need to know what I'm in. But let's go ahead and we can go to where it originated, and then after that, if we can go by the Cuzzo's Memorial, because that's why I do this shit for on their homies. So after that, then we can get into that other. We just touched down 1102 1023 Ash Street. Their homies. I ain't gonna speak too much about none of that going on in the circle. This where it all started at.
For real.
This where it all started at, right here. This where the hood started.
Okay, bet.
1102 1023 Ash Street. That's where the hood started, right here. We walking through the PJs. We good anywhere, that homie. We good anywhere. These are PJs, but like at the end of the day, you can't fake the funk. I wasn't raised here. I don't be posted over here. At the end of the day, that's where my started.
This used to be my crib. This used to be where I used to live.
Right here.
Hello?
Yeah, this when I moved down from Cruces, this is where I used to move at. I lived right here.
What was it like growing up over here?
It was fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
fun as hell.
I miss living over here.
Good time?
It was
Always
good
something to
time.
Good fights.
Good time.
Good
Good fights.
everything.
We used to play basketball right there. They got nets now. They didn't have nets when I used to live here. We used to chill here, smoke right there, chill. We used to freestyle right there. I ain't gonna
Freestyle
lie.
heavy right there.
That's where you got your bars up right
Oh,
there?
yeah, right there. Play some basketball right here. We would play basketball right here if it was like nice out, but like if the sun was too much in our faces, we play on this one right here.
This is where it originated. Granny's was,
Granny's was living over
yes,
there for
Granny.
real.
RP my granny doors
R.I.P.
too. She was
Granny.
over there. But yeah, this is where it started. This is where it originated right here. But we good wherever. We stomp around all 3 cross. But at the end of the day, we get into this money, making this music, and breaking the cycle. You see how none of us is living right here right now?
Right.
Because we ain't putting our people through none of that shit no more. All of us is elevating. All of us is getting the bigger and better. We came from this, and once we get enough money, we'll buy this. That homies. But right now, like I got homies that own their own business. Shout out my nigga that own the painter. The painter LLC. Hey, he get down. You need your house painted, he'll get that right. Professional quality. You're gonna have to pay that professional price, but if you want it done right, tap in. We don't promote violence. We don't promote none of that. We promote elevation,
Dedication.
their homies. And it took a long time to get to where we at. And we'll be damned if we, you know, they gotta get spanked. That's for sure coming. Their homies, or it's happened. And at the end of the day, niggas could be like, why is this? Why is that? Da 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 da. Hey, I'm outside. Can say what they want to. And my son ain't never lived in Section 8. My son Jade up, go to school straight, got his own room. I live in the crib with a garage. I ain't never had a garage growing up. But look, we breaking the cycle. Hold on, that's what we do it for right here. Zoom in on me. There homies. Real stepper, real member. Look, what he say on his, this how loving my is. There homie. Don't feel guilty that you have life. Enjoy yourself and be free. You can't stop greatness. Dead homies, you can't stop greatness. He got out of prison with a whole plan with this. Dead homie, like he the reason I started rapping. Like dead homie, he the reason I started rapping. But we gonna have to post something else because of my soul. In the sea, dead homie. Long live D-Rob, all I sold. For real, for real. That's what we do. We went around the hood, showed y'all a little bit of what we got going on. That homie, free that janky, huh? But at the end of the day, we about prosperity and elevation. For real. That's a community revolution in progress. Really like that. Better know your lit if you're really trying to get down.
Dang, nigga.
Long live D-Rob.
Long
live
live D-Rob.
Free janky.
On me. Free that janky. Free my double R done dollar. Free Robbie out there too. That homie. Free the real, keep the rest. There's still some gotta get put to rest. But we ain't gonna say none. Everything I done cried about, niggas done died about. That homie. Crib Street.
Niggas hating on a nigga that ain't new to me. It's like 30 bands for this piece of jewelry. Niggas better bring they money, shooting dice with me. I don't gotta drop money, I slide for free. But I do got some killers that'll slide for me. Hit a nigga from the far like Stephen C. I don't really wanna kick it, cut a check for me. Baby girl ain't that bad, bring the next.
Valley Club.